Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and thank you so much for joining me today. It's Memorial Weekend, and I'm going to make one of my favorites. And I don't make it often because I would eat too much of it, and also the rest of the family doesn't like it as much. My son does, but he doesn't live here. Potato salad, the way my mom used to, with a little twist from my mother-in-law. So, come along and let's make good old-fashioned potato salad with eggs. I have a pot of water on, and I have washed the potatoes, and my mom never peeled them before she would cook them. So I'm going to put 5 about equally sized potatoes in here and turn it on and cook them until a knife goes in tender. I don't like my potatoes to be crunchy at all in my potato salad. The outside will be softer and it kind of all blends together. So here's the potatoes on to cook, and I'll bring you back and show you how I like them. The next thing is I need to boil some eggs. So I boil my eggs the Pioneer Woman way, where you bring the water to a boil, drop the eggs in gently, don't drop them, and then let them boil for 13 minutes, then put them in an ice bath. Now, this is the formula Mom had. I have 5 potatoes in here, and you want to do like half as many eggs plus 1. So I have 5, so I'll say 3, and then I'll add 1. So 4 eggs I'm going to hard boil. I do like my potato salad with lots of egg. So you could do it with 3 also, but I'm gonna go with 4. So once this water comes to a boil, put the eggs in, put the timer on 13. Potatoes are still coming up to a boil and haven't really cooked much yet. And I will put a link to Pioneer Woman, how she does her eggs. I know if you have an Instapot, a lot of people use that to hard boil their eggs, and that works out great. I find this method works really well. Okay, the potatoes are done. Actually, that's too loud. And they start to crack. The potatoes are done. And they're still warm, but not so hot that I can't handle. And now I peel them. Ooh, they're still pretty hot. Woo! I got a bowl to put the peels in. Do you remember when Rachel Ray came on and she had garbage bowls when she first did 30-minute meals? I thought that was like the most brilliant thing. So you can just peel off the skins and the knife goes through it easily. My mom, we would have like summer parties, and her sister, my aunt, had 6 children, 8 children, 6. And then my other aunt would come, they had 1. And so, but Mom had, when Aunt Barbara's family was there, oh, it was a lot of potatoes to cook and peel for potato salad because they loved it. And, you know, it was a big family. And all the older ones were boys, so they ate big. one. Our recipe, if you want to call it a recipe, is very simple. Peel over here so you're not seeing my arm. Sorry about that. It's not a fancy dressing. It's simple ingredients. But for me, it's just the perfect flavor. It's what I love. And I'm just making a small bowl. Like I said, it will do me for a few days. Oh, here comes Missy. She was out on the front deck and it's hot. So now she's breathing heavy. Okay, here's the potatoes peeled. So now what I do is I chunk them up. I don't make the pieces real small because they do break up some when you toss them. And you can cook your potatoes less. If you want a firmer potato, if that's your preference, cook them less than I did. Back in 1986, my mother-in-law showed me this, and I really like this way. To season the potatoes, she takes whatever vinaigrette Italian dressing she had in the fridge. You can make your own, and she just drizzles some over the top. And blends it that way. Now I use mayonnaise for the dressing, and this gives it a little bit of zip. And what I like about using mayonnaise is it doesn't get watery. My mom has used both. She used Miracle Whip a lot too, but that would get watery after a couple of days. So I'm gonna let this chill, and then we will add the rest of the ingredients. And I'll bring you back when I start getting everything prepped, and then we'll just put it all together. I'm going to peel my eggs now, and as you can see, it's just peeling off no problem. Sometimes I'll get one that's not quite as easy, but usually with the Pioneer Woman method, that is what I get. Now, the only vegetables that we put in our potato salad are onion and celery. Maybe occasionally she would do some green pepper, but I don't really remember her doing that much. She never did cucumbers, Mom did, because she said that would get watery. Celery and the onion. What do you put in yours? I haven't tried this with my real fresh home eggs, so I did buy some. I've done it when I have a lot of eggs in the fridge and they're stockpiled in there. But I'm going to give these a rinse, and these are ready. I just have to chop up some onion and celery. Okay, now we're going to add in the eggs. Now that we have the the celery and onion. I did half an onion. Here's the other half. And I'll taste it at the end. I think it needs more. I'll add more, but I don't want it to be overpowering onion. And look at that egg, how pretty that is inside. Let's see how it looks when it's all blended. If I need any more celery. I think it could use a little more celery. Sprinkle pepper on top. Some salt. And use mayonnaise. And put a few blobs on there. I know some people will add some sour cream to this. They will use Miracle Whip. Some people add sugar and milk to their dressing. I'm going to give a squirt of mustard. And I don't always do that. You can use dry mustard too. Get it ready to serve and put it in the fridge, and the flavors will all mingle. I told you it's a real simple recipe. It's nothing fancy, nothing too unique. The last egg. Cut off the end. Then, that one didn't turn out as good. A little bit of paprika on the top. And this is ready to go in the fridge. There we go. The finished product. Simple, but so good. And it's summertime when you have potato salad. Tastes like summer to me. Mom used to always make this on January 1st. She would cook a ham. She'd have potato salad and bread and summertime food almost. We'd watch the football games. So, my mom's potato salad. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll put the basic recipe down below and how I do it. And I'll also put the link to Pioneer Woman's hard-boiled eggs. You can push that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos on old-fashioned vintage recipes and canning. See you next time at Pike Creek Farm.